project is Twilight On The Move. It's a series of animated projections to accompany the Twilight event. The aim of the project was to celebrate the rich museum collection and bring it out on the street for the waiting crowds on the evening of the Twilight at the Museums event, with the aim of encouraging visitors to go to more than one museum.
So our event here tonight is Twilight at the Museums. It's our annual event. There's hundreds of families who come to enjoy the museums. And what's different about tonight is that we turn the lights down low and we invite people to bring their torches and have fun exploring the museums in the dark.
We started off by approaching local schools that have been targeted by the museums who perhaps haven't had many visits to the collections previously. Animator James Baker and I worked with the school children who came to their chosen museum. We worked with 4 of the museums, and as part of that visit they were introduced to the collections by the education officers of the museum and made their drawings of items that they found within the collections.
The children found the objects intriguing. Sometimes they're not really obvious what they are, so they really enjoyed trying to work out maybe what they were or where the objects were from. They found them inspiring. It really inspired them to do interesting drawings, and they really engaged with the collections, both the local collections and things from further away as well.
James was able to take the children's drawings and use them as inspiration for his final animation, and I think he's really effectively managed to capture their insights and their sense of humour, their observations that they captured in their drawings, and then he's translated that really effectively into the sequence of animations that he's created for each museum. We then used a specially adapted bike that has a projector on the front of it, and we were able to ride around the city at the Twilight event in the dark and project the images really large onto the buildings. We managed to make quite an impact on the skyline, and people were quite surprised to see these things while they were waiting, and we even had reports of people within the museum spotting them from outside and looking out of the windows and being able to capture a glimpse of the artworks.
I think these kinds of projects are really important for children, particularly from the local area, who might not get a chance to come to a museum on their own, but coming in and finding out that the museum is here, I think, is really important, but feeling like they really have a sense of ownership over the collection, that they can come in, they can come back and bring their families, and they can show off the things that they've learnt when they come back. Those types of things I think are really important with these projects.
It's really important that children on the fringes of the city feel part of the cultural life of the centre of Cambridge. We have such a rich offering, but often there are those that don't feel it's for them, and so a project like this gives an opportunity to bridge that gap and show those children and families that this is there for them to access.